Lord, forgive me, guys. Didn't mean to do that. Share the video, let at least get 300 people because the news take. The Minister of State news is there. What his name? We said Blamo. When you hear me say, what will the American ambassador say? It's because I'm about to tell you some startling revelation. Yeah, you know, when I told people the CDC did not exist, they doubted it and they became real. When I told people that there was no coalition document in view, they doubted it. It came to the forefront. When I told people that no CDC agreement had been reached, they doubted it. It came to the forefront. Even on the day of the nominations, fraudulent nomination, they were still looking for resolution, not signatures for an agreement. And then when I told people that it was illegal, and President Weah was informed, he ran away from the ATS after accepting the nomination. Then you accepted the nomination for a party that does not exist. He was warned, so he threatened his friends then. Now, after they said they had a resolution, it's time to put pen to paper. He decided to force it before going to Yamoussoukro today. And then what happened? They found out that if they had done so, it would have been illegal. And then the individuals that were supposed to do that along with him told him that if he tried, they would go to court, which would have dragged the CDC from asshole to appetite. Within the space of that time, the CDC released Joel Howard Taylor, the political leader, the former political leader of the NPP, they released her signing a document. If you signing a coalition document, it's not supposed to be the political leaders then signing. That Joel is supposed to be signing with Molu. All protocols observed, Mamadou Kane. All protocol observed. All protocol observed. You don't get cheering. Then you go join witchcraft. You don't get cheering. Then you go join witchcraft. I would say it for the third time. You don't get cheering. Then you go join witchcraft. What are you depending on? What are you depending on? What are you depending on? You disgrace all your friends who brought you to power. All your friends that follow you to bring you to power, you disgrace them. For one small dry picking, they call Carrasco. And one short girl, they call Fina. You disgrace all your friends that brought you to power. Now you don't get children, you went and join witchcraft. Yeah, there now. James Barney of the MPP carry a troop. The one that Joel brought to you, what brought Joel back to the party? If Joel got people behind her, what brought her back to call Barney honorable chairman? What brought her back? She went to all the court, then they beat her in all. She went to Banga, they made her sit down on separate thing. Yeah, Electoral there. Hey, LPDP gone, you threaten the poor. I will tell you the story, I don't rush. They get for you the money, it's too juicy. It's too juicy. So LPDP gone from behind you. MPP gone from behind you. Prince Johnson, MDR gone from behind you. You not get children, you go join witchcraft. You not get children, you go join witchcraft. Now you eat a poor una chair, the poor say go bring out una, you not get some. Now, the dictatorship in you can also ask the question, what will the American ambassador say? Because whole day he got a bow and arrow. I don't want to see any pay to play. But let him wait for me. I can show him the pay to play. The man went in his chair yesterday, he threatened the people. He saw to travel the money. Moses Carter told the people, say, Moses calling to the people, say, the president won't see you. They went to the president at Jamaica. The president said, you either sign today or you lose your job. Tell me now. Tell me now. The people said, okay, so what we signing? They say resolution. The people said, we thought we signed a resolution on Saturday. When they brought it, they put saw on the heading a framework agreement. They put it. all of them sound. Someone else say, Mr. President, that was not the agreement. Most of the say you wanted to see us and you wanted to talk to us. That's how we came here, Mr. President. He said, you're either son or when I come back, I will fire all of you. Watch it. The Minister of State for Presidential Affairs should have been left in charge of the country today. But you know what he there? President told him, say, you either with your people or you with us. If I come back today, you stay in with them, you stay with them. I'll look for a different minister. Hey, fini. So the man to say, he said he will resign. What they say? They said they were going to sign the document. Yesterday, this Sunday. This morning, the president made a last dash attempt. What the president wants to do now is to get to 10 majority of the executives from each party to claim that the parties have decided. I can wonder whether something Weah bring. Honestly, cost me if you want. If you want to insult me today, I give you the free chance. I can wonder whether something wrong with Weah bring. Anybody free to insult me, you go ahead. Because you and I know a good document is supposed to be signed by the political leader of the three parties. If Allah cost me. You cost me. But you want people that to sign document to put you in coalition without the leaders, only because they're in your government, and you think American ambassador will not see that one? After you threatened the poor yesterday? We found out starting the Jesus. Business. You know, this is what is making me happy. Let me confess. I won't confess. In October of last year, y'all remember me telling Mr. President, reconstruct, reorganize, and reconcile the party. I was saying that they were costing my mind. They cost me. Jefferson Koji saw his stupid self up there talking about tomorrow, that reconciliation day. Last year when I said it, you made your people go on social media and insult me. Why are you making a reconciliation day? You think I want day for reconciliation? When I told you, reorganize your party. Reorganize your party. What was I talking about? The coalition for democratic change had been damaged. It was disorganized, as you can see now. There was no organization. The whole coalition, even though the coalition, the Molu, the Koji, the Finabodo, they were running it. They're not party organization. You're not running CDC. You're running the coalition. Reorganize your party. After you reorganize your party, reconstruct. When you constructed something, meaning you face it, our LPDP, MPP, CDC. If you reconstruct it, it means you face it all over. You go in now to go bring ACO, PUP, LP, anything you can find, you add it to it. They cost me, they cost my mom, they cost my children. I left it. Today they're talking about reconciliation, they can't see it. Reorganization, they disorganized now. Reconstruction, everybody that carry for them, including Prince Johnson. You can cost me today. Today that cost-free holiday. Wait, this year, you can cost me.
Very high.
can't live without government job. You will die in America. Without government job, you can't make it. Without government job, I can't make it. But are you going to my store and looting it? Without government job, I can't make it. But you went to my store and you looted it. Me and your hoopo. Me and your hoopo. Then you say, oh, that man he eating clothes. When I was doing it for you in 2017, that you give me money? That you give me money? Up to the point I lost everything. You pay me back? You pay me back? Say you fire me in 2021. We were in 2023. Ada, if I let me do my team, we're getting famous in the town. Ada, no. Ada, no. Ada, no. I've been taking one step at a time. We're going to 2 years now. You still talking about your party, about government job. When I was in government, you ever saw my jaw looking like that? You ever saw my jaw looking like that when I was in government? Running all around all day. I dry like some kind of pony. Hey, look at it. You ever saw me looking like that? Don't make me. I was still outside. Today, but we inside. You ever saw it like that? What's your problem? People can't tell the truth, you start causing it. They tell the truth, you start causing it. Now, yeah, we're thinking about you going second round, but you cannot make it to second round. You cannot make it to second round. You are not in competition for second round. You are done. The total number of voters in 2017 was 590,000 in Monserrato. If you put 40,000 set to ATS, that number, but I bring you, most of you not go to school, that's the problem. You don't do analysis, that's the problem. Now you're running away around with a new narrative. First time voter, first time voter, first time voter. When first time voters came into being 6 years ago, what they meant about you? That you were a rogue, you're corrupt, you people encourage rape, sodomization, everything wicked were associated with this government. The special election, they voted against you. The by-election, they voted against you. The midterm election, that jail passed, they voted against you. What have you done to change that narrative? Have you done anything? In fact, the killing said worse. The raping and multiply. You cut their money. You raised their taxes. You admitted that you stole their money. You increased the rest. But people can't tell you, say, all in the party, Papa, don't do this. Oh, that government job you looking for. Saying you fire me, wait 2021. Let me do my thing. Say you fire me. Ada, no. I take one step. Ada, no. I take another step. Ada, no. I take another step. Ada, no. I stay living. I stay living. Now, yeah, everything I talk about, that hey, you won't do. Elite. Because there's some what I bring in now. That the song that coming put behind you, Weah. Says, yeah, you use me, abuse me, misuse me. Ada, no. Says, yeah, you call my money. Ada, no. Says, yeah, you increase the price of rice. Ada, no. Says, yeah, you increase the price of gasoline. Ada, no. Says, yeah, you carry the price of licenses up. Ada, no. Says, yes, you treated all that door. Ada, no. That is song. That is song that coming put behind you. And when the blind man say, Ada, they say, no, you. That means you can take one more step. Now here we are today. I'm looking at the board. I'm looking at the board. And I ask myself, as everybody know, if I was not wrong in 2017. I was not wrong in 2019. I was not wrong in 2020. And I was not wrong in 2022. My records are clear because I take my time and I do my analysis. I put the numbers together. I add what's supposed to be added and I present it. You talk the people 3-day free call, they die? No. You increase the health insurance money, they can't even go hospital. They die? No. The 3 missing boys, they're gone. Their family then left behind. They die? No. The 6 auditors then that die, their family then still living. They die? No. When you're doing things, they're telling you to think, all y'all will gang up against one man. Harmonization king, a John all around the place. The people die? No. No, John, we didn't die. October, that is song. Now you coming to know that I didn't die for you. Okay? Now, let's be honest. When I look at the board that I'm looking at here, I can't get you the cheese. Just let me talk about the board. I beg y'all, let me talk about the board small. I'm looking at my board. I'm going to show the people the board. Show the people the board. Don't talk for nothing. That's your board up there. That's the board. And somebody said, but Fahngon hold it there and talk to honor. Okay, let me try here. Papa here. Look at Lofa up there in the far corner, way up there. Anything you see in blue, that's CDC, senator. Anything you see in red, that opposition senator. So, look, in Lofa, 1 blue. You come down to Bapolu, no blue. You come down to Bong, no blue. You go up to Nima, no blue. You come down to Granji there, 1 blue. River G, no blue. Granku, 1 blue. Maryland, 1 blue. Sano, 1 blue. Then we stop there. River says, no blue. Bassa, no blue. Bomb, no blue. Magibi, no blue. Monserrato, 1 blue. Bomi, no blue. Kepma, 1 blue. Bapolu, no blue. You won't argue? You won't argue? The writing you see side the over there, that the senator then initial. For example, if you look up to Lofa, Steve Zako and Jala, Jose Jala. You come to Bapolu down there, Daniel Nyaten, and Wahani, Bapolu senator. Okay? What Bapolu senator? Botokane. Botokane. Now I show you that poll, I put a number there. Because I don't want you to faint. If I put the number there, you will give up. So let me just talk to you quickly about the poll. Quickly about the board. Then I kill the killer. I kill the cheese. If you look at Lofa, you got Steve Zako and you get Jose Jala. Now, if you are a Liberian like me, you look at Lofa County, you know that Weah can play there. Jose Jala had to run as an independent in order to win. And because CDC happy, he joined the CDC. But now, as it stands, somebody said National Housing Authority refused to pay up going to 3 years now. Ada, no. So now, if you look at Lofa, George Weah got nothing over there. Nothing. You're talking about Tomafala. Who the Tomafala? Jefferson Koji. Tomafala and Jefferson Koji, they're not Loma people. They're Kisi people. And there is nowhere the Kisi people will live, Numa, to take small children and the tradition too strong. So everybody know how Joseph Baga Pew, the market door. And this one will be West. No first time voter, nothing. Let's go to Bapolu, Pomi, and Cape Man. In those three places, you only got one senator there. And that senator did not get elected on your ticket. It was on ANC ticket. Then he joined you. So, Pomi, Bapolu, and Cape Man, you don't get nothing there. You already steal the poor money. You saw the people INO, you and Edwin Snow. You ain't got nothing there. Fast forward. Come to Bon County. Bon County got plenty of permanent citizens. And the two senators there are Prince Moi and Henri Topa. What does that tell you? It finished. The men that beat Henry Yala, who joined the CDC, have openly said, I'm not with your anymore. The Papa Jeremiah Slonter that joined them took it for his own mouth. I don't want to see your anymore. You're not kind around me. So now you got Prince Moi, Henri Topa, Henry Yala, and Jeremiah Slonter. Carry your jigato there now. Carry your jigato there. The Bon people already told the vice president, go back to that man. Ask him what he done for us. And they made her sit down on the separate thing. And if you can remember, that's when she made a remark. Even if you don't vote for him, he will still win. And you see Lofa did not win a vote for him, but he still won 14. Okay, Lofa did not vote for him. Bong is not going to vote for him. You still want better comment? You still want better comment? Now, if you look at the board, ELFahngon, Bapolu, Cape Man, and Pomi gone. Now, Bon County is gone. As for Nimapa, I don't need to tell you. If you get sense in bro, no matter how your Weah try, he cannot beat Prince Johnson. And that's the G's are coming to get you of what he said this morning before leaving. The plane they got, I will give you the plane. Let me ask you this. Anything they do stupid out of correct, they didn't listen to me. I'm talking to the people. I get them. $25 million more pop. You die? No. $25 million more pop. You die? No. 16 billion saga. You die? No. We used to play that game when we were small. They draw the bars. 3 square up, 3 square in the middle, 3 square down. They carry you, you turn your bar. They tie the thing around your face. Then your opponent go to one pass and draw PS inside. Meaning that S means don't step there. So when you step, then you say, I die. If you put your foot in that S, then they say, yeah, you die. The king already there. Your friend go try. Then you mark it 1-0. So that's how we used to do. I die. No. They will take one step. I die. No. They will think, go on the other side. I die. Now watch your Weah play with us. And then we ask him, I die. He say no. Now, yeah, we now reach. We reach to 2023. I die. No. Hey. Now, we know that the 3 counties in the Western region gone. We know that Lofa is gone. We know that Bon gone. We can't Nima. If you call yourself man or woman on this life, that's what I'm doing, we're talking. If you call yourself man or woman on this life, tell me the way Prince Johnson and MDR gone, so we can win Nimba. I don't want to say, oh, he will come close. I'm asking, who will win Nimba? Weah or Prince Johnson? Don't worry, I will wait. Anything I tell them, it can come to pass. Anything I tell them, it can come to pass. And Prince Johnson is very clear. The Nimba people 7.5 million is what he's going to explain to them. And how Weah treated them for the last 3 years. Nimba people that you know. Nimba people that you know. The hardest thing will be for them to ask questions. That true? Is that why he did to her? They boy, Hey, do the all. Hey, do the all. They may well care ourselves for. Hey, do the all. Can he win Nimba? No, he cannot win Nimba. So now we put Nimba, Bong, Lofa, the Western region in his box. In his box. And I'm coming to the number because when I play the number, some of y'all will pass off. So then we're done with Nimba. We're going to come into Grand G. That has been his stronghold. But with the confusion between him and Zopeno right now, Marshall Dennis and Zopeno. Marshall Dennis and Zopeno. They will clash in Grand G. George Weah has the edge. But George Weah has the edge. How many people Grand G again now? John Grand G can go into Nimba County 6 times or 7 times. 6 times or 7 times. Let me go look for it. Me and let Tese. Me and Tese get to where Grand G there. That will give you the essence on the Grand G can. Yeah, there. Grand G can go into Nimba County. So if you get 41,000 votes, Joseph Nima and the rest of the other people, they took 26%. With that new development, it will not be 26%. The battle will ensue until we can't get that thing. Grandians are pissed. And they made parable to him, the heart learned the parable. They said that friendship is on video. I'll show it to y'all. That friendship with John Weah now is Kaupupu friendship. The sun now dry on top. But if you step on it, you lower on there. It means it had not certified. So we get granted that to John Weah. River G got commanded we said in Jonathan Sebwe that big opposition counted there. Big opposition that didn't get that counted. Commanded we said in Jonathan Sebwe. And you know what John Weah did to Jonathan Sebwe? For many, many years, after the board tried on his own, his people elected him. It's fini. It's fini. So, we are giving John Weah one county grant there. We come to Maryland. Maryland get Blebo Brown and James Barney. James Barney is a member of the coalition through the MPP. So technically, it finished. As you can see, he has moved from inside the coalition. So think that Blebo Brown, that James Barney, Alexander Cummins, that are 3 people taking Maryland. There is no way you can get Maryland to John Weah. There's no way. You can't get it. The 3 people too powerful, and all of them say they don't want him. So Maryland gone. Let's come down to Grand Coup, that is own place. You got Abache and you get Numerical Particular. Whatever happened in Grand Coup, so gone away, that is son. But the Coup people say, I will never call anyone and be talking my thing. I asked them, I said, oh, your verse? They said, no. Can't show all year what they meant to for before you be called your own. You think Coup people will stupid? You think we stupid? If you call on here again, you will come here to Grand Coup, you show what they meant to for all year. My mom was full. So, I just calling the need just for the show. I beg you. Because of the show, I decided to call your name. I can't show nothing John Weah did for you. And that's the God fair truth. So let's go to Grand Coup and look at Grand Coup number. What Grand Coup number? Yeah, sorry. This is really inappropriate to do on set. Oh man. Grand Coup poured 25,000 votes. It can go into Nima 4 times. You multiply it by 2, that 8 times. You ask. I tell people, To second sorry, Baba. The people only 25,000 and they fair with you. Man. Yeah, sorry. You can't. Your own country. They put only 25,000. Then they fair with you on top of it. Then they say you do nothing for them. Who a crowd? Grand coup, nous menons partie quoi? You're sorry, I had to laugh, they were too funny. Regina Benson say a cool woman. And you see, Regina Benson are all laughing because it's too funny. Oh, my cool people, they were still out for me. The cool people are 25,000. You multiply it by 4. You will get 100. Multiply the 4 again by 2. You will get 200,000. It can go inside the market day. Shwa, it comes out. Then you want to depend on the people say, hey, don't come here. 25,000 people say, you do nothing for them. When we're talking, people want to insult us. We do it because we know. We know what we're talking. You don't want to listen, but you're forced to listen. But just listen. Now, after Grand Coup, we go to Sano. In Sano, you got, what you call it, man? In Sano, you got Augustine Chair and Milton TJ. Milton TJ opposition, man. He don't play Weah. Every time Weah tells you, say, oh, my Mecca Johnson is no. I'll be okay. But I will support you. You know, I support that you throughout this time in the Senate. Continue to support you. Yeah. You can rest assured. Milton TJ, they play. Sano. Now, we go to River says that they play Bill Twaway air. But the two senators that are opposition, Francis Pay and Wellington G. Von Smith, they have vowed that if they don't deliver what River said, they will resign. Betwa went there, buka. You already know what happened the other day? Serial gunfire had to rescue him. They used gunfire, the police. They used gunfire to rescue Bill Twaway. What is wrong with these people? You, Bill Twaway, you are famous in the county. Your group will overpower the other group. Allah, I say Adao. Allah, if you are popular in the county and your group moving, your group will overpower the other group. Allah. But if police people got to come free you from in the horse and fire gun all around the place and run with you to the police station, read that story. It was you they carried to the police station. I'll give you an example of what happened in Nimba. When Liberty Party were coming with Harrison Conway and the CDC and then Butter. What happened? And we had to call them to the police station to come get their pickup. You see a murder movie. Then you go get so many 100 people to Black Road. We don't even reach yet, they left, they pick up everything, they ran away. And if they have to take you, that's a problem. That's a problem. Police have to rescue you. Now, this is where it gets nasty for Mr. President. We finish with River says. And we always say River says, Pastor and Magidi is considered the Pastor belt. The Pastor people are predominantly in the 3 counties that are bordering counties. Hear my English. All 3 counties are bordering counties. I will show it to you. Don't let nobody tell you. Let Fahngon be the first to tell you. That area is referred to as the Basso Belt. Margibi, Grand Basso, and River Cess. From Margibi, you pass through Basso straight to River Cess. So let me show you. If I'm going to show it to them, like your family. And yeah, there. If I have to get up, I will get up. Yeah, nobody get it all up top. This is the Basso Belt. Oh, God. I will use my hand. If y'all want to enjoy it, y'all just stay put. Let me go bring it and point to it, yeah? I want no story. Y'all get way small. I want bring steak to make it tea sweet. To make it sweet for y'all. Yeah, oh, y'all sorry. Thank you. I had to go get a steak. Next time I apologize, I will not forget. We are t-shirt. Now, if you look at bone, this is bone. So look at Margibi. This is Margibi. If you are traveling from Margibi, you will come into Basso. From Basso to River Cess. So from River Cess, Basso, Margibi, Margibi, Basso, River Cess. You drive from here all the way here. These areas are referred to as the Basso Belt. River Cess, 2 opposition senators, they ran behind Bill Twaway, he ran to the police station. Basso, where you need? You got Nyomli Kanga, and what they got? Kapier, Choleton Kapier, Nyomli Kanga, Bezonga Finlay, Charlene Bromsky, Basso gone, River Cess gone. Margibi got 2, and you see the 2 red. Emmanuel Lukwe, James Tonola. Now, if I'm going to tell them the story on how the place disappeared from Weah. Tell them the story on how the place disappeared from Weah. So, the children can see whether they will argue. You're saying for Weah children. Now, if you look at River Cess and you know it gone, you look at Grand Basso, you know that Liberty Party stronghold. And Liberty Party is not in love with CDC. So think, use your head. When Nyomli ran against Bezonga Finlay, she beat Bezonga Finlay by 2,000 votes, meaning they were equal. It was rough. But now, Nyomli supporter and Bezonga Finlay supporter, half of them sedition, half of them Charlie Bromsky, Jonathan Kaipe, Grand Basso gone. I told you I would not count to the number before you faint. Because when I count to the number, you will faint. I don't want that. So, we'll go to Margibi. That's why when the papa asked me last night, he said, my son, we in Liberia. But the way you can explain the thing now, I think the thing here, the man will not go second round. I said, Papa, where you from? He said, Margibi. I said, Papa, you know who Margibi? He said, no. I said, there's a party called PUP. People Unification Party. Margibi that the territory. They joined the CDC in the second round. In the first round, they supported Buakai. In the second round, they supported Buakai. But when we were trying to form the government, the president promised them, say, my man, we will work together. You can be your opposition. I'm still your friend. And I had the man agree. So, when Nukwe agreed, Nukwe became friends with Magay. They sent Nukwe to Liberia Civil Aviation Authority. Hear me good. Nukwe resigned from there and decided to run for the Senate in Margibi. He thought CDC, who gave him the job, was going to back him. I come to the G's here that what happened in Montreal today. You're sorry. I will soon come to it. But instead, they told one skinny piggy, skinny. That's my best friend. Ava June. That's my man, I love baby. You're cool guy, let me be honest. He cool. But they told a dry piggy and saying against Nukwe. Nukwe said, they think I thought our friendship business. You can't afford to do they want to me. It's not fair. I came to you, I join your government, I work with you. If there's anything, you leave me, let me go. He said no. Nukwe pumping. Bam! Then Nukwe sat and Nukwe said, you came to fight me, I defeated you. He said, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. The man said, no. It was wrong for me to pledge my support. And you go behind me and stab me. Now that I won on my own, I will go on my own. Recently, Nukwe called again. Nukwe said, I hear say Magé coming here. Y'all gotta learn to respect people. This is our own party error. Magé should not come here. They said no. Magé went inside. Weah. Guess what happened now? Magé going in means Magé going to take Tonola job. Nukwe supports Tonola. Because I hate partisan, right? So Magé cry he been putting that, look, I don't want to tell the one. Magibi is not in Weah Kono. Presidential election different from local election. So let's leave it. Magibi gone. Then we'll come to the great Monserrato with the history. That time always gets suffering. No ruling party can win that time. That time gets 65 radio station. Every morning, yobo. You want you hear. Every day, tension there. Everything that happen can happen in that time, Monserrato. No government can win Monserrato. So having said that, here is what we say. As politicians, this is what we normally say. We look at the numbers and we look at the probability. We will consider looking at previous data and we can make informed decision. So if you sit down and you argue, which we're going to do quickly before I come to the G's, let's spend only 2 minutes on the Abegio. George Weah versus opposition. Lofa County, who wins? Opposition. George Weah versus Nimba County, opposition. Who wins? Opposition. George Weah, Bon County versus opposition. Who wins? Opposition. George Weah versus Magibi. Opposition. Who wins? Opposition. George Weah versus Bassa. Who wins? Opposition. George Weah versus Monserrato. Who wins? Opposition. Now, if you cannot win Lofa, Bon, Nimba, Bassa, Magibi, and Monserrato, 7 counties out of the 15. If you cannot win them, you are done. Then you say, how now, Eugene? No, my lecturer can say, eek. I don't know what to tell that other talk for. Eek. Here is why. Listen and listen carefully. We have 15 counties. 7 of the counties are the killer counties. I didn't do the addition, but we just use our finger and kind of rough way here. Nimba 214, Bong 163, Lofa 123, Magibi 115, Bassa 106, Monserrato 590,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing one. I want to get my GB here, yes? Nimba. I'm missing one. Lofa. And let's check it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it was 6. I missed nothing. It was 6. Sorry. 6 out of 15, you can't win. Now let's look at the 6 out of 15. Most of us get 590,000. If you add it to Basel 106,000, that's 700,000 right there. 701. And I play with you 1 and 2,000. I don't know. So that's 700,000. When we add my GB 115 to it, that's 800,000, 15. When we add low for 123,000, that's 900,000, 15, 20, 15 and 23. That's 15 and 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 38. So you see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 838,000. We add bomb counter 163. That's 900,000. Plus that's 63 and the 30, sonny. That's 1 million. If you put Nima to it, that's 1.2 million. Hear me and hear me well. Speak your English. I only took out 6 counties, give it to the opposition, and 1.3 million votes. I'm not saying you will take all. Hear the logic. This is what we went to school for. See the logic. You are not going to win the 1.3 million, but because the people beat you, they will beat you. And depending on how they beat you. So let's say out of the 1.3 million, you got 500,000. The people got 800,000. You see the sense? They got 800,000. You got 500,000. So take out your 500,000 from the people who they balance 300,000, leave it with the people. Let's go in the small country and where you say you win. Like Granku. Granku can go in the 300,000 how many times? 12 times. 12 times. So even if you tell the whole Granku, it can go inside 12 times. Grandchildren can go inside 7 times. You see where we're coming from when we do the analysis? We cancel your 500 and the pool of 500. We took the pool of 300,000, we kept it. Bomi, Ketman, and Bapolu. Bapolu by the PU there already. And you can't win on that side. So you share the vote with the 3 counties. Take off 50,000, give the pool get 350,000. Come down to the play where you say you're the giant. Nobody will count that you're the big giant there. Weah said, let's look at some numbers. Let's look at numbers quickly, okay? Yeah, go to the gala and kill the killer. No, I want it. So I'm coming right here to Maryland. Maryland County, you can't win it. Because of Blabber Brown and James Barney and Alex Cummings. Those Maryland boys will not get you a chance. What you don't know is there's a 4th Maryland boy, Jeremiah Kuhn. He speaks Quebo and Hemana Quebo. So that 4 boys that are against you alone, you can't win that one. And how much is Maryland County for the 1,000? Let's get you, for the benefit of the lot, 5,000 from there. If I get you 10, they will carry 30,000 from you. You're not getting it. They will carry that one. Let's go to Grand Coup, your own country. Where Grand Coup? That 25,000 vote there. Let's get you 20,000. It's taking much. It's taking to nothing. Because then you will go inside the people team, the map side will not help you. We will not do the calculation because it's not possible. Let's go into another possible Sapo and Crew error. You look at Sano, a shared border with Grand Crew. That's why the Sapo people are in that error. Why? Because River G, Grand Chile, and Grand Crew get border with Sano. How about the Sapo people and the Crew people? Let's go to Sano. Hey! 34,000. You see? That's why you see when we telling people, the cool people, the Sabo people, all the people down in the west, southwest, southeast rather. When they dream, they never go to bed, they can sleep, they can't wake up. Now my people, they love me to tell my they can sleep, they let them wake up. But when they put and swallow that GB or eat tawagi, I don't care what they drink. They gotta do something before they go to bed. So you see, Sano does not help the president. Even if you get his Sano, nobody will vote in Sano. Take the whole vote, give it to him. Take Granku 25, take Sano 34. What about getting again? What about getting? Grant that, rather. You see it? Sano, Granku, grant that. Don't take nothing from there. Check give it to him. He's still under 100,000. Those three counted Grand Jida, Sano, and Granku. Nobody will go there and say, then again, the whole vote, it can be 100,000. Do you see where we are coming from? Do you see where we are coming from? That's why when you see CNN or the other news, they say, CNN will make a projection. That's how we do in politics. CNN will make a projection. Because I gave you Grand Jida, I gave you Sano, I gave you Grand Coup. I take nothing from it. You still can win. You still can win. You still can win. So let me get you the cheese now. They went to a strategy meeting last night. They talk about the biometric stuff. But they say it cannot be effective until everybody get to know the, how you call it, the census result. Because by law, the census result determines whether they will do redistricting. That is, they will do the district or. They're trying to plug all kind of number in. You're not see the videos. But then they said the biometric will cause a problem. They got to work in collaboration with the NEC to make that plot come out. But many of them said it will be dangerous because the Americans are watching. So they asked and said, how do we do it? They came up with an idea. They said, Vanishema, Bill Tuawe, Nathaniel Mageu. Listen to the English. Vanishema, Bill Tuawe, Nathaniel Mageu are insignificant when it comes to the total number of votes for victory. Therefore, the most significant person is PYJ. With almost 300,000 votes, they need to target him. And the question was how? They have decided to put pressure on NEC. I'm giving you all the G's. To make sure all sanction officials do not contest. The ultimate target is not McGill. It's not Bill Tuawe. It's not Vanishema. They have concluded that to get a victory, these three individuals are insignificant. Therefore, if they target Prince Johnson that way, it will look like a political witch hunt. So they have to do it across the board, which will affect Prince Johnson, which will give them an upper hand. I said, but probably I will try it. And I want to know whether that cap on door. You go. The American ambassador already told you that just because they sanction them does not mean that they don't have rights in the country or laws in the country. The tricky part, our laws say a person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. And none of these people have been sent to trial and or nor convicted of a crime. They were accused. For me, some things there, but it remains an allegation under our jurisprudence until proven otherwise. And even in court, until they can be found guilty, they are presumed innocent. So, they have decided now that they will go to NEC to ban all those sanctions. Because if they do it against Prince Johnson, it will backfire. So they will do it because the other three are insignificant to their victory, according to them. I'm quoting them. So, they have agreed that that would be the strategy. The second thing they have agreed to is the president, in fact, left the order. Don't be surprised if Weah Blambo resigns today, tomorrow, the day after. Because he said, if the party does not get to sign, they will all be dismissed. So, Weah Blambo were actually supposed to resign this evening from the LPDP. All of them should resign from the party and join the CDC. How many people in your government in LPDP? I don't know who can really advise this man. Let Torso, man. You won't cost me. How many people from LPDP you put in the government? How many people? They're not even 10. Hey, man. Let's go to NPP. How many people you put in the NPP in the government? Because when you talk Weah and get Weah the list, the first thing, the woman that was working with Weah, you made her superintendent. Weah Howard Taylor's sister. And they were not the president that appointed the people. That Weah Howard sister. She appointed her friend that used to help her in the house, Pond County Superintendent Esther Sonny. She appointed her sister, Noah Howard Taylor, and Noah Howard, as deputy minister to help ministry for administration. She appointed her brother, Joseph Howard, to LEC, but Joseph Howard too, he jumped out, he said, he and Mawani D's will be best friend. I remember that day, near the airport. You know, Joseph Howard liked to wear this short sleeve shirt with a button. You can sometimes use it for tie. They're not polo shirt. Real shirt that you can use for tie, but the short sleeve one. He does not like to put his shirt in. And he loved to his favorite color like khaki. That boy like khaki trousers. And when he wear that shirt, he just button it from down straight all the way up. He leave it hanging. Short sleeve right here. He told me I wanted this to be a best friend. Be there for blah. So, when we were doing our road from the airport, for the groundbreaking ceremony, I know they call it announcement notice. He told me I wanted this to be a best friend. Don't ask me. Ain't see Delvina, I will move you from on the life. I'm a more year from. In my way, Ama, they gave every political leader their list to go fill it up. They gave LPDP her own, they gave Weah her own. And at her own position, she went and filled up. She does not have appointing power. In the government, she filled her position up. Because she was in charge of Bond, so they gave her the superintendent. Because Prince Johnson was in charge of Nima, they gave him the superintendent. That's how he was looking. Hear me and hear me well. Okay. I want no noise. So that day we went to the airport. Weah getting R. That was the first time Weah getting R. And you see the R. It been going on since that time until recently said Weah said, Piggy, you must say not equal. He said, Piggy, you must say not equal. Don't try it. You must say not equal. And that was it. So she felt all her own position with mainly her family and friends. You see the health minister, that Weah body from right here in the States, that Weah friend. And how she got a job. So Weah felt her own list up. That's why you see the MPP people can get vexed. Because all the people she put on the job were not MPP partisans. They didn't help, they didn't work. Okay? They didn't help, they didn't work. So as I was saying, to conclusively conclude with Weah and the other people, Weah Howard Taylor cannot deliver bond now. So the whole case closed. The whole case closed. The MPP people have already seen the path to victory. So they can change. They have seen the path to victory. So right now, you're looking at NPP, watch my finger, LPTP, MDR. I gave you the numbers on the board with the county. Now let's look at the party side. Where you say, I have a coalition, I will go in. You don't have MPP. You don't have LPDP. You don't have MDR. You don't have PUP. Those four parties that you are depending on to go against, hear me out. Those four parties will go over again. MPP, LPDP, PUP, and MDR. You are depending on them for you to go to war against ALP, UP, LP, and any other party. Those four parties have now left you. And if they combine with the other three parties, that's 7 parties. You stand no chance. So numerically, you are done. Politically, you are done. And so when we look at it numerically and politically, we took it and plug it into our graph. And then we got to see it had to do mostly with the senators. Thus, we coined the name the Senators Playbook. Why the Senators Playbook? It's because when we look at the 30 senators, we concluded that 27 senators were against George Weah. You say, Eugene, how? They got 7 senators from CDC in the place. No, you are right, but no. I say, you are right, but no. If you take 7 from 30, you'll be left with 23. Senators in the opposition are in the majority. But all of the 7 senators, hear me and hear me good. Lofa Joseph Jala just joined CDC. He did not run as a sedition. He ran as an independent and won. So CDC, downhill. Simeon Taylor, he ran as an ASC man and he won. So CDC, down the hill. James Barney, he ran as an MPP man. He won. So CDC, down the hill. Those 3 senators out of the 7. Where you get that now? What do you get that now? Because I don't want to put no particular there. Why waste my time for? That's why we call it the Senator's Playbook. Because every time you go to these counties, for the past 6 years, the senators have been working with these people. The senators are closer to these people. The senators know their people, and the people know them. Someone asked me, what not ANC? Sister, I'm not allowed to you before. I'm not allowed to you before. There is discussion ongoing with ANC. But the other people have agreed already that even a dog poo on chicken back, hear me, oh, even if dog poo on chicken back, they don't want to have anything to do with the CDC again. The CDC is on, the seditions are ungrateful and wicked. Not the seditions, I'm sorry, I take it back. The sedition leaders, as in the Congress, are ungrateful and wicked. So because of that, they are gone. The ANC has always been on this one. As soon as the ANC people say, come what may, we're going to join that coalition. It will be over. So the G's here, the biggest G's, the first lady called her brother, Margaret Duncan, and told him, take all your essential things out of this country. You see me out looking at you? First lady have advised her brother, take your essential things out of this country. That woman is smart. She's very smart. She see the table turning. She see the table turning. She see the table turning faster. Because when a woman look, all the people that came with him, man, Nathaniel Barnes and Siri Allen and who everybody, she don't see one person. The last thing I come and tell you is that somebody made the president get fever last night. If you listen to the president's song, I can't play it now. But if you listen to the president's song, you will say he's speaking Rasta English. He said the sanction is political. And he dancing. Now the American people are talking about that the sanction is political. Sanctions political. Oh. So the people now are giving you all the Jesus. They call him, they say, you say the sanction is political. Is that why you carry Bill Twaway and McGill to the stadium and put them right behind you so we can see? You are telling the people that our sanction was political? You say the mega fever that the news I wanted to tell you I kept you like this. So the fever not easy. I don't know if they let me see if somebody send me the music. Where near the business? Echo. Call to get patient. Oh. You say the president get fever straight. He was making the music, you are not thinking. When you're making music, you got to think what he's saying. You.
Rastafari. Let me know. Mr. B, Mr. C. They never do nothing. All them I do is just talk. Every time you want to reach the youth them. Ooh yeah. True political jargons. It's so talk. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C.
Now, many of you don't know how Mr. B and Mr. C, but you didn't know the men were throwing hymns at Boakai and Kumis. Mr. B and Mr. C, Mr. Boakai and Mr. Kumis. That's the job he's showing to the people. I will help you understand. Me, I know Joe. The secret can leak up. Most people didn't know that Boakai and Kumis and men were talking to. Hey, Mr. B and Mr. C. That Boakai and Kumis. And I'm my friend.
Only you can know. Mr. B and Mr. C. Rastafari. Yeah, me know. The youth then are the real revolutionary. Attention, yeah, me know. They are coming again with the political jargons. They stay talking what they don't know. They say what we know. It's just what they taught us. But they are liar, man. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. The youth them are the real revolutionary. No matter what I want, we gonna push on through. Oh yeah, I'm Mr. Politician. Oh Mr. B. Oh Mr. C. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. Mr. B, I wanna root. Mr. C, I wanna root. They don't know what I want. Oh yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction.
Yeah, all they talk about is the political sanction. Excuse me? The American people put a sanction, you say political sanction. Hey! Hey, President Weah, who can advise you? Who can advise you that political sanction America put on the people? The people part of the American political system before they will put political sanction on them? Hey! Man, Weah, who can advise you? Then you insult the American people like that. Then you take the people there and put them right behind you in defiance, utter defiance to the Americans. When we go talk, you say, who can advise you? That song would have been fine if you say, all that talk is a criminal sanction. That means they were sanctioned for corruption. Or you can say, all that talk is the corrupt sanction. But you say political sanction. Well, put about let it put you with a yeah. Sing for me.
Oh yeah, I'm Mr. Politician.
Can you spell it out?
Oh, Mr.
Spell it out.
Oh, Mr. C.
Political sanction.
I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. Mr. B, I wanna root. Mr. C, I wanna root. They don't know what I want. Oh yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction.
Man, all they talk is a political. Man, who tell you to start a war? Who can advise you? American people sanction a political sanction? What is political about that sanction? What is political sanction? They were not sanctioned because of politics. They were not sanctioned on political basis. They were sanctioned for various corrupt activities in the words and attributes of the Americans. What was political about that sanction? Wait. I think we gotta play the song the way the song needs to be played. We gotta play the song the way the song needs to be played. Well, you not do it until you sing the wrong song. Wrong song that people listening to here in Washington, D.C.
We're gonna push on through. Oh yeah, I'm Mr. Politician. Oh Mr. B. Oh Mr. C. They don't know what I want. Oh yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction to bring suffocation to our people.
Don't worry. That news, that's still news. Weah requested that I be removed from the show before he speaks to Stanton. That I be removed from the show. Weah requested that I am causing damage to him. Brother, how am I causing damage to George Weah? Look at the song, for example. You saw it. At the end of the day, so somebody asked me for the name of the song. They call the song Talk, Talk. T-A-L-K, T-A-L-K. Talk, Talk. George Weah. The man, you singing, the American people. You say, the man drop a new song instead of political sanction. All they can do, all Mr. all Mr. B, which is Waka, and Mr. C can do, is to go low for you go look for political sanction.
I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. You build the roads, free education for the youth. Oh, Mr. B, Mr. C. I'm a Rasta man. They are liar man.
They are liar man.
Ooh yeah. I'm a Rasta man. The youth them are the real revolutionary. Ooh yeah. They are liar man. I'm Mr. B. I'm Mr. C. Ooh yeah. I'm a Rasta man. It was done here in the lion den. All they do, them a talk. Ooh yeah. They are liar man. Shut up, bitch, and baby go. What's in the fire? Ooh yeah. You them are the real revolutionary. No matter what I want, we gonna push on through. Oh yeah, I'm Mr. Politician. Oh Mr. B. Oh Mr. C. I'm Mr. B. I'm Mr. C. Mr. B, I wanna root. Mr. C, I wanna root. They don't know what I want. Oh yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction. Don't bring suffocation.
All they talk about is the political sanction. American people did not bring political sanction on you, bro. They brought they brought corrupt charges against your people. And they sanctioned them. But man, how will not pour? How will not pour? The only thing Weah own that real leave my own computer generator thing. That generator thing I say the thing. You have to pay all the charges from. I say the thing I gotta do it. I gotta enjoy the Rasta song. In a Rasta way. Don't be jealous of me, my man. Don't be jealous of me before I get there, man. Don't be jealous of me.
Mr. B, I wanna root. Mr. C, I wanna root. They don't know what I want. Oh yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction. Don't bring suffocation. Oh yeah. I Mr. politician. Oh, Mr. B. Oh, Mr. C. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. Mr. B, I want to root. Mr. C, I want to root. They don't know what I want. Oh, yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction to bring suffocation to our people.
So if you listen to the words of the song, you will see he said, all they talk about is political sanction. Don't bring suffocation to our people. He's throwing hints at the Americans. All they talk about is political sanctions. Don't bring suffocation to our people. That's a Rasta song. Those are the words of the song. Hear it for yourself. Don't bring suffocation to our people. The Americans were only trying to help. The Americans were ever... Terry, I'm moving from you. He said, "My una ganja, that electronic ganja." Wait, I want to play it. So I want you to hear, when you hear all the what they call is political sanction, follow the line after that. All they want to do is bring suffocation, meaning to suffocate the people to death. The Americans were the Rasta song.
Oh, Mr. B. Oh, Mr. C. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. Mr. B, I want to root. Mr. C, I want to root. They don't know what I want. Oh, yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction to bring suffocation to our people. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C.
You heard it? Don't bring suffocation to our people. Who's bringing suffocation to you? Look at what the American people encountered just yesterday. They send the high-earned money to help people dividing the poor money. If the people go talk about again, you will say the poor bringing suffocation to your people. The people gave you money for your people, and you take it and divide it. Then you say they bring suffocation to your people, and they gave you political sanction. Do you know what political sanction is? Do you know who a political prisoner is? If they sanction you politically, they sanction the country. Meaning, the country is involved in terrorism, the country is involved, But there were individuals. So how can they bring political sanction to you? And that they want to suffocate your country? They don't know what Tagwan. Yeah. The poor pity the person play our music, play the Rasta. Ata, no. Look, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I told you guys, the numbers don't add up. Truth be told, President Weah is on his way. It's on his way out. And when I say it, I don't say it because I hate him. I say it because in 2017, I did it. I made the prediction. The people who are cursing me today were not cursing me. In fact, they saw me as a genius. Today, I make the same prediction, and all of them going haywire. I don't know what's making them crazy, but that's the truth. And I can't help them. But I showed you the board. I showed you the numbers. Okay? And it's just what it is. Okay? I showed you the board. And the only thing I like about the seditions, they come to curse me, but then they can't answer the question. Like one other one I asked. I said, so the way Prince Johnson going, President Weah can win the man now? You know what he told me? He gave me the F word. I said the way President Weah couldn't win Lofa 2 times. You think he will win it again? The other lady insulted me. I said, okay, with what you know now with Pong County, you think he can win it? No. So I said, but then those 3 counties, just add the number up. If you can win Pong, Nimba, and Lofa, you think you can win election? That's small cost they can cost me. Children said, all right, that's small cost. Because they know. They know numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. And President Weah cannot win those counties. President Weah, first of all, does not have people to take him into those counties. He does not. For example, I always say to them, show me who will care President Weah in this county. They can't show it. They're not able to. Who's going to take President Weah now and say, let's go to Nimba? Now, Koji. The first guy that Koji to inside running up, Koji is supposed to know Nimba and not a place for him to mess around with. Koji openly challenging Prince Johnson in Nimba. I don't understand him. He have done all a first guy, but anybody who know him will advise him that, look, don't, man. Even though Nimba is a part of Liberia, it is a country by itself. Don't, man. When Yeka Koliba were going to Granty there, I told them, I said, it is not a good idea. Somebody said, oh, Fahngon, what you say? The country said, oh, I said, it is not a good idea. And they thought I was joking. When Yeka went there, and the AMB had to bring him outside. He entered Granty there, and the AMB brought him back out. And Jefferson Koji should know. Prince Johnson said you disrespected him. And now you won't be going into Nimba with your chest open. That is not a place for you to play. That is not your playground. Somebody go tell you. Somebody go tell you. When I told Martina, I can be talking there from my hair straight. On the day they were having the nomination, he carried convoy with him into Nimba. Nimba is not your playground. Something can happen here today in Nimba. You go there, you're not found one witness. One witness to say I was not here. I mean, I was here. I saw it. You will not see it. You're telling you. Ha. Ah. And they get mind, oh. They get mind. Somebody tell that piggy, and I'm a piggy, oh. That piggy fee get mind, but you're telling. Ha. Meanwhile, Tomati, they know that it'll come back tenfold and let them right to their foot. I told you, okay. You say you marry a grandchildren woman, then I'm a point. You always insult those people, don't go there. Don't go there. He went inside, that the army brought him outside. If the army had not gone to a rescue, that different thing we're talking. But because Jefferson Koji fee, he got 1 or 2 men behind him. Jefferson Koji, you're 1 or 2 men that not Echo Mock. You're 1 or 2 men that not AFL. You're 1 or 2 men that not MPFL. Begin slow down. That the Republic of Nimba you going in. Slow down. Somebody go tell him. Ha. Somebody go tell him. Because apparently when he was hearing, Zangare go away. He thought I was a joke. Nimba people, even Prophet Key work across everybody. What the Prophet Key say? You keep troubling Prince Johnson, you troubling me. They see Prince Johnson where he can cause, oh. They see Prince Johnson he can cause. That the man say, you keep troubling that man, that means you troubling. You're leaving him alone. It's a warning. They're quick to come together. You touch one, their motto is touch one, touch all. Touch one, touch all. That's how they operate. Meanwhile, I told you, I leave it to you to interpret. I'm just advising Jefferson Koji. Nimba is not your playground. You can't be going there, you say insulting Prince Johnson. Don't do it. Don't do it, brother. You're too young for that. You're too young. Don't do it. They get mind. They get mind. That carry 40 men behind you, think manpower. 40 men behind you, think manpower. Don't do it. Don't provoke no people. Do not. Black Diamond, who can be insulting me, he telling you that's true. Do not provoke those people. If you provoke them, whatever happened there, you will not find one witness. In fact, the play happened. They were out. They didn't even run our era. Don't go near them. They keep together. They stay together. Remember Kumpa. Remember Kopatier. Remember Doki. Remember Ina Dokoli. You mess with the people, they draw back. Even though they will be angry with each other, very angry. But you touch one, you touch all. The Tiawan Gonglo you see today, you battle one of his people, he will change on you. He will change on you. Stop going there and insulting. I say, when I talk about politics, stop going there and insulting. You don't want to listen to your business, but me want to tell you anything you can see it. Keep going there, you say, you're making BBBD. Be carrying 50 people behind you. You say you disrespecting. Don't say start talking. I gotta advise that picking. When I advise you can't listen, you can't wait to grant you there. I still remember how the gate was looking at. I'm making for him. I'm to take him out. There are certain people that have tradition. They have traditions. They have culture. And in politics, we are made aware of the traditions and culture of a group of people before we speak. We are made aware. When you go meet Muslim people, don't expect the women to look at you in your armor. The culture said that disrespect. So they will bow their head to talk to you. When you go among the Muslim people, don't show your hand to the women and to shake the hand. You have to bow with your hand to your chest like this. Understand culture and traditions. So when you go among Nimba people and you want to insult someone they call their elders or their godfather or their representative, think. Think. So you say you get your way and you get power. Maybe you put invasion behind you. You put, what you call a guy from FDA who killed a student. We'll be coming up with our list. We'll be coming up with our list. Don't worry. The list long ahead and we know where each one of them is assigned. If you go to FDA now, ask for one guy that they call Isaac Chuchu Riley. Isaac Chuchu Riley. He's the Deputy Forest Manager for Enforcement. If you remember the student that was killed in Banga, and he was in jail for almost a year and a half, and he ran away and went to Togo and was bodyguard to Benjamin Yetin, he died to FDA. That lives long. Invasion is at the airport. So we are scattering around. We ain't come up with our list yet. So again, you don't disrespect people, man. You don't disrespect people. Now Joe Weah is in trouble with the Americans. He said that sanction is political and that Mr. B and C falling behind them to suffocate the people. Manimo, I don't know how you manage. I can play that song again. I just show you the secret in the song. Maybe I can play it again one more time. So you can enjoy it.
Oh yeah, all the talk about is a political sanctions to bring suffocation to our people.
Okay, in a song, he talks about political sanction. Don't bring suffocation to our people. You will see the political sanction is spelled out. Then the suffocation is marked with a sign, do not, let that do not sign. I'll show that to you.
Mr. B, I want to root. Mr. C, I want to root. John, they don't know what I want. Oh yeah. All they talk about is a political sanction to bring suffocation to our people. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. You build the roads, free education for the youth. Oh, Mr. B, Mr. C.
Look at Satama. I see I can tell you, someone trying hard to get by in the comment, but no way. If I ask you now, they comment talking about someone trying to get back in. Now your pa get it? Now just question, now your pa get it comment? Before you look at somebody say they're trying hard to get back. So they comment here now. I haven't been in the government for 1.5 years now. Ada? I haven't been in the government going to 2 years now. Ada? Ada, Tona. They come and work for the Ada. Ada, all of y'all are talking. My life is 10 times better than yours. All of y'all are fight for the commenting. You know why? My own money is inside here. It ain't in my palm. My money here. I can become preacher. I can teach ABC school. I can make fire coal. I can make farm. I can do business. I can work for City Hall and sweep. I can be watchman. And because all these things I know it, I can suffer. So me and you right now, if they bring on and say to our standing here, where your asset and where your God? You not get nothing compared to me, brother. How many years I was in America for before I decided to go? Where I used to preach to your phone, and I in my own store in the United States. And I used to preach to your phone. They come and tell where I say I so broke. Then you when you loot at my store, you who get money. We just talking politics back and forth. You go steal from me. Then I make going government job. You see why I lay up in it? Let's go to our Weah Google song, yeah, our fan song. I just wanted to show that part. I just wanted to show that part in the song.
Nothing.
That the president had made a grave error against the Americans. And I'm not sure they will be happy with it. I just wanted to point that out. That the sanction wasn't political. And that it was not intended to suffocate the people as President Weah is presenting it. That's what When you go to YouTube, type in PRS song, Kapa, Kapa. Okay? Kapa, Kapa. Or if you like, you can put it all there. Kapao. It will pop out. Okay? Just say PRS song. YouTube, even Google. Okay? All right. In 2017, everybody followed Eugene Fahngon. All my prediction came true. 2023, because the prediction don't favor them, they're angry. Look at the thing they put in the song. Now, because I'm not sure the thing, and everybody now hearing they saying the sanction are political sanction and intended to suffocate the people. It came from her own mouth. It came from her own mouth. I know that they will get up. Huh? What the man can be doing that kind of thing? So what you say? And I mean say, you say the American people song, the American people sanction a political sanction, and they want to suffocate your people. So this gone Saturday, you put my gay, Bill Tuawe, all of them behind you. You flash the American people. Thank God you're there well. I thought the president said that anybody who against America, he will be against them. But he's saying, he tell the post a political sanction. Well, the American people will respond. The army will respond. I got nothing to do with it. To power, you make power with all the people who brought you to power. How? How now you're going to go back to power? Julius Bantu, Zakama, and Weah, the guy who wrote the book, Ava, Joe Jackson, that the American crew are talking about so. You make power with everybody. Then you go Liberia. Twana Sion. Samuel Wozi. I can even call all of them names. You dirty everybody. Jake Brown. The only eye boy you have at the NSA. The only eye that you have at the NSA. You dirty him. And that was the man that founded the plebeians. You dirty him. The plebeians were the biggest auxiliary. Their leader, you cancel him. You stopped speaking to Barney until recently from MPP. Right now, you and Akara's great not speaking. You call a speech. In fact, those of y'all who know what y'all know, please put the name of people that we are not speaking to here. The name of people he called a speech from. Okay? How? Everybody you make power with them. Look at Benson got Finlay. Benson got a man that can't talk. Look at Team Salisa Diba. Yeah, me pa ante. Because me pa eating. I want to say. If you know anybody put an in there, I'll call it. You make power with Prophet Key. Even though the only reason Prophet Key cannot come to America is because he can't take passports and picture. Because if you take passports and picture, they will not see a ear. The way I'm talking about, you can see my own ear. You take passports and picture, they can see a ear. That's the only reason. Now you call a speech from PYJ for 3 years. 3 years you call a speech from PYJ. You call a speech from Jeremiah Slonter. Henry Yala. You call a speech from Electoral. You call a speech from AMB. They all make came from hospital. Ellen was sick. She came from America. So she read you were there. JB left the hospital and went home. He never voted there. He called a speech. Name somebody that you know John Weah call a speech from. Or he sacked from the government. You don't get no friend again. Oh, the Supreme Court is supposed to bring a date. The papers in the court. So I'll be coming back to update you on the Supreme Court date for the hearing. They're gonna pack them. You call a speech from CDB until the man die. You call a speech from Kumis. They feel that you call a speech from Maggie. You say you want the American people to see Maggie around you, but you made some. You refuse to shake Jeremiah hand, cool hand. You pass by him. You did a sitting to Benson got Finlay when they brought the ambassador brought it from Morocco. Even Joel Howard Taylor for 1 year and a half, you didn't speak to her. And I dare her to say that I was in the government. Boyma JV Boyma. He called a speech for him. Sylvester Williams. Karika. He called a speech for him. All the people that brought you to the power here, you quit speaking to them. Tunes Topo. You call a speech. You call a speech for Nathaniel Blama. Who are carrying the continent? They want pa a fini. I don't care where you go, a fini. Say you call a speech for me. That one bad, no eh? Anyway, show your boyfriend on Facebook. By the time you show your boyfriend on Facebook, you are out. I know that your boyfriend or your husband, which one? By the time I saw that picture out there, I said, shall we have not speak to her again? They make him be friendly with the people then. Not girlfriend, not loving baby. He can be friendly with the ladies then. But when the ladies then post their husband picture, then he get fair. Why you get fair for? Oh, Erica Norris. You say all they talk about is political sanction. Okay, let's give it to you. Is the sanction political? Do they talk about political sanction? And did political sanction ever bring suffocation to her people? What sanction did they bring on Weah? Erica Norris, you were still on inside, oh, sister. It gone, it finish, oh. Run while you can. Run! He's not coming back. It don't favor him. No. It don't favor him. I'm sorry. He called a speech. He called a speech from Toba Niswa, Bishop Kula. He own pastor choir. He called a speech from them. He Methodist people, he don't speak to them. Say I say. He called a speech from Winston Todman. Can you imagine that? Who now? Toba Niswa, who set up everything for you. What the guy need our to Anfield? The other doctor something. He called a speech from the man. He called a speech from Nathaniel Blama. He called a speech from Toba Niswa. He called a speech from Hey man, what the guy need to Anfield? Where they went? They wanted to eat the money. The man said no. They fired him. Right after COVID subsided, they wanted to eat the money. Oh, what a huge guy need. Dr. Fala. Yeah. Dr. Fala. Yeah, he called us speech from Leroy Johnson. I know like Leroy Johnson in Jersey there. He called us speech for the people. Masoka Fala. He called us speech for the men. Toba Niswa, he want to eat the money. Toba Niswa said, we have to build this system up and build it to the point where it can sustain any other shock. Nobody knew COVID was coming. Ebola had rocked the country. Toba Niswa said, oh, we can't do this, Chief. We don't know what's coming next. You got to pay attention. He sacked the man, called a speech for the man. They do the same thing with Masoka Fala. They want to eat the money. Masoka Fala said no. They sack him. And when he sacked the people for him, he and Lester telling they made friend a few days. Sheikh Sakor. Sheikh. Many day me and Sheikh sat down with 2 hours, 1-2. That the boy go run behind the man had to run away from the country. Yes. Everybody he call a speech. So you and he talk something, he agree, he call a speech for you. Then he tell the boy, I want to see that man around me again. I want to see that woman around me again. How you do it? Can you imagine? So it left for your Liberian people. But I know. Ko Bangalu Pala ever sent Bede man. Ko Bangalu Pala ever sent Bede call a speech from Ko Bangalu. He said, why Ko Bangalu can't leave a party and join? Ko Bangalu said, but how will I leave my party? Look at the position I hold in my party. How can I leave my party? We can be friends. I don't necessarily need to be with you in your party. He called a speech. You're right when you say he called a speech for the whole Liberia. Okay, you're right. What did the other man say? Why you don't want to talk about your Spoon CEO? This is my show. Why you can't go and ask the Spoon people? Because I'm not a member of Spoon. Why you can't go ask them? Who tell you under my post? Hey, the man love to your wife before? 15 times I've been the same question. The man love to your wife? Because the only thing I can think about, if the man love to your wife, then you got to talk to him. I'm refusing to answer your question, Sumawulu, because this is my platform. This is not Spoon. I don't work for Spoon. I think they have told all of you already. I don't work for Spoon. I'm a guest panelist. So why you want me to go asking questions? You not see me interviewing people? I do a podcast. And I'm waiting to see on my show all the time. What's your problem? If you got personal issue with a man, go to him. Go to him. You from New York? Yeah, but then I see why. The man from New Jersey, 2 of y'all know where you're on. So go to him now. Oh, I know the McCARTHY speak from Sir Joseph long time. I won't even got talking. Sir Joseph is the chairman or executive when ran Chuchu on Sir Joseph. The men started avoiding Sir Joseph almost 3-4 months now. Chimama Wolokoli. Yo. You we know. Now you know. Let's wrap up.
Nobody anyway.